What's up guys, I'm Phoenix Master 1 and welcome to another Resplendent review, and this time I'll be taking a look at Lucius. So Lucius is a Gen 1 staff infantry healer with Pain Plus as the inheritable weapon, and back even in Gen 1, Lucius was actually one of the more offensive healers that we had. So the Resplendent stats definitely help Lucius quite a bit, because as you can see, comparing him to some of the more modern healers like Dwyer and Saul, at the very least his attack stat is kind of close to them, and he's at least faster than Dwyer, who's a new healer, and he does have more resistance, but obviously he's not going to be as fast as someone like Saul that we just got. So these Resplendent stats definitely help Lucius quite a lot, and overall staff infantry healers, especially the 3-star 4-star ones, are in really a bit of a pickle because they don't really have access to weapon refines. They have not really given any kind of weapon refine to any 3-star 4-star healer, and there seems to be no arcane staff in the site. So until we get some kind of really good offensive arcane staff, you're pretty much going to be using the inheritable staff and building up your favorite healer, and the healers are pretty much going to be living and dying by the stat spread. But the good thing for Lucius is that after the Resplendent stats, like I said, he's able to be a lot more offensive. If you're going to be building up Lucius, then you can just give him Incurable Plus from Saul or Serpentine Staff from the Divine Codes of Halloween Zane, because it's just an upgrade of Pain Plus because of the Deep Wound status that he can inflict on the opponent. So it's a pretty good weapon, and you can just stack it up with Double Savage Blow for even more splash damage. So this is a pretty basic build that you can run on Lucius. Even if you're not going to be spending a lot of premium skills on him, this is possible to get from the Divine Codes rather easily. And then if you want to spend even more skills from the Divine Codes, then you can definitely try and run Return Plus as a better assist, and also Attack Speed Ideal 4 and Dazzling Staff, along with Odd Recovery. And any kind of Bomb Plus skill is going to be a good skill, and we're just going to be stacking up as much offenses as we can. So Palm Staff can definitely be pretty useful, and you can just run Blade Session Sacred Seal. Palm Staff is a good weapon, but in my opinion, the best inheritable staff at the moment right now is definitely Seaside Parasol Plus from Summer La Rochelle. So if you can provide this staff to Lucius, then that would be fantastic, especially if you have an extra Fallen Maria that you can fodder off for Attack Speed Unity and Poetic Justice. So the extra true damage is going to be really helpful, and you can also get Holy Panic at the same time, and you can also get Attack Speed Oath 4 from the Divine Code. So it is going to be having good synergy with the Unity skill, and in case you get panicked, then Unity skill is going to be right there to save you. So this is a pretty high investment build that you can run on Lucius with a damaging special and a more seasonal staff in Seaside Parasol, which is just really good until we get an arcane staff. And at max investment, you can definitely give him Seaside Parasol along with Dazzling Shift and Life's Restraint from Ascended Elincia. And you can also run Attack Speed Finish 4 and Time Pulse 4. So this is going to be making Life's Restraint into a 1 cooldown special that you can trigger on your double, and Attack Speed Finish 4 is going to be giving you the extra true damage and also the healing, which is really helpful. So obviously a very expensive build at max investment that you can run if you're a big Lucius fan. And finally, I want to go over what if Lucius got a weapon refine. Now I know that healers are not going to be getting weapon refines if they're 3-star 4-star because there's no precedence, but still I just wanted to just make it a bit more fun and theory craft a weapon refine for him. So Gleaming Staff is what I've given to him, and it is going to be having Wrathful Staff built in, and I've upgraded the Pain Plus to Incurable Plus basically, and it is going to be doing 10 damage and the Deep Wound status to the target and foes within 2 spaces of that target. So that is the basic stuff in this weapon refine. And then if he's within 3 spaces of an ally, then he's able to get plus 412 for stats and also get special cooldown +1 per attack. So this is going to be helping Lucius just be a bit more offensive in triggering the offensive specials that we have got for healers, because he doesn't really have minus and special cooldown like many of the premium healers. So triggering specials is not going to be all that easy without Time Pulse 4. So that's why having the special charges is going to be helpful. And then I've given him another set of +4 to all of these stats for his weapon refine, and at start of turn he's able to get +6 attack and speed and the Hexblade status to himself and the allies within 2 spaces. So making him a bit more unique because of the support is definitely the way I wanted to go about. And Hexblade status is a reference to how potentially he could have been Blue Mage in FEH, but we haven't really gotten any kind of alt for Lucius that is with him in a tome. So Hexblade status is really unique because healers actually do not have access to attack speed Hexblade. Hexblade status is going to be really helpful because against very high resistance opponents, Lucius can pretty much target their defense and it can also be helpful for his allies as a pretty unique status effect. So it is pretty much attack speed hexblade but given out to other allies, which is going to be making Lucius into a pretty unique support unit from the 3-star 4-star pool. So let me know what you think about my Theorycraft weapon refine for Lucius. I really love these 3-star 4-star healers, but they're just getting ignored by IS and they're not getting any kind of weapon refines. So hope you all enjoyed this video. If you did, then make sure to leave a like and a comment. Helps me tremendously, and if you really enjoyed, then you can always support me directly by using super thanks down below or by becoming a YouTube member. And for more FE videos, make sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell, because YouTube sub boxes are about as functional as the refines for healers in the 3-star 4-star pool. So with that said, I'll see you guys next time. Thank you so much for watching and have a great day.